Blood donation and promotional activities are very important for human survival. Provide the name of the organization known for the promotion of voluntary blood donation and donor retention activities worldwide.
The World Health Organization.
The World Health Organization, indeed, it is. The World Health Organization. The World Health Organization. Kaneshi SHTS. A blood type is a classification of blood based on the presence and absence of antibodies and inherited antigenic substances on the surface of red blood cells. What is the name of a rare blood type that lacks both A and B antigens? The name of the red blood type, or the rare blood type that lacks both A and B antigens.
Blood group O.
No.
Blood group AB.
No. Odogono.
Blood group O minus.
Come again.
Blood group O minus.
Yes, I'll give it to you. Blood group. I was actually looking for blood group O negative or type O negative, but you still have it. Okay, so Odogono, this is for you, right? Now, what percentage of the world's population is estimated to have the O negative blood type? The percentage of the world's population that is estimated to have the O negative blood type. No, I disagree. Another opportunity beckons. Precisely gone.
5%.
5%. Yes, indeed. 5%. Now, Presec, this is for you. The blood donation process from the time you arrive until the time you takes about an hour, all right? Now, the donation itself is only about 8 to 10 minutes on the average, according to the Red Cross. In which step of the blood donation process is a potential donor assessed for eligibility and health condition?
The pre-donation screening.
The pre-donation screening it is. The pre-donation screening. The pre-donation screening. Now, Okapiman School. What is the maximum time that the whole blood, that is, can be stored in a blood bank for transfusion? The maximum time that the whole blood can be stored in a blood bank for transfusion? Yes.
35 days.
35 days indeed. 35 days. Kaneshi SHTS. Please give me some smile, okay? Now, Rotary is a global network of about 1.4 million neighbors, friends, leaders, and problem solvers who see a world where people unite and take decisions to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities and in ourselves. Your question is, in what year was Rotary founded? In what year? In what year?
1905.
1905 indeed. 1905. 1905. You need to be bold. You need to be bold. Have confidence, okay? Now, Odogono, who was Rotary's founder and the first club president?
Paul Harris.
Paul Harris, indeed it is. Paul Harris. Paul Harris. Presec, in what year were women officially allowed into Rotary? In what year were women officially allowed into Rotary?
In the year 1910.
I disagree with you on that.
1989.
1989, indeed it is. 1989. Okay, have in mind. Zipline is the world's largest autonomous delivery system, specializing in on-demand drone delivery and instant logistics. Mention one of the functions of Zipline. One of the functions.
So they transport blood and blood products to hard-to-reach areas in Ghana.
Well, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. So listen, for purposes of education and information, they offer better medical transport services. They extend their range of services to a wider market and also offer ultimate convenience. So, I'm with you, Okwepimai. Yes. Okwepimai, in which year was Zipline founded? In which year was Zipline founded?
In the year 2014.
No, it's rather Kanishi, please. I beg you, Kanishi, yes, Kanishi. Kanishi, in what year was Zipline founded? Kanishi, time is running out. Odogono. Zipline, when was it founded? What year?
2014.
Come again?
2014.
2014, indeed it is. It was founded in March 2014. March 2014. Odogono, I'm with you. Now, voluntary and paid blood donation involves some basic, easy steps. So, your task is to deliver these steps. The steps you follow during blood donation, the basic steps. Give us the steps, supply the steps.
The pre-screening stage.
One per second.
The first stage is the registration stage. The second is the pre-donation screening. The third is the donation itself. And the last is rest and refreshments.
Yeah. We have registration, screening or pre-screening, donation, rest, and a refreshment. So on that score, we come to the end of round 1.
My name is Ganaba. I am 21 years old and voting on Saturday, December 7th. And have a few questions for former President John Mahama, who is standing again. Dr. Bawumia, as Vice President, gave Ghana the mobile interoperability we are enjoying today, but for only $4.5 million. Why did you award the same contract to your friend, Roland Agambri, for $1.2 billion in 2016? Why in December 2016, after you lost the election, you gave to your brother almost all of Ghana's bauxite resources, estimated to be over $10 billion. Why did your boss, the late President Atamos, place you under investigation when you were his vice president? Why did you accept a Ford Expedition bribe from a Burkina Faso contractor? Why did American, French and British police and investigators identify you as government official 1 in the $5 million Airbus purchase bribery scandal involving another of your brothers? Why is it that when you were asked in a BBC interview whether you had ever taken bribes, you answered, as a human being? Why have you been identified by international investigators as the NDC presidential candidate who was paid $80 million in 2016 for selling 65% of a Tema oil refinery asset to a Southern African company before you left office? The kidney files you spent millions to buy all flew away to Burkina Faso. What will happen to the Nkoko Kitinkiti you are promising this time? If you did not care about accountability when you knew you would go for a second term in 2016, how much more now when there will be no second term after 2028? Character matters. Integrity matters. Do not vote for a leader who, when he had his chance, he blew it.
On December 7th, let's vote number 1. Let's vote for Dr. Bawumia. Esroho.
We are constantly working to improve our services, and we would like to know
your thoughts about our programming and what areas you could improve upon.
We benefit most from your sincere and honest opinion.
Send us your feedback via email on feedback@gbcghanaonline.com and via telephone and WhatsApp number 030-395-9605.
GBC, still the most authentic voice.
Who is the biggest oldest lawyer in Ghana. Let's see what Google says. It looks like Dr. Bawumia. Yes, it's him.
In the northern part of our country where you come from, Andamono, can you beat your chest and say, yeah, this signature project in the north?
I think the most important project here in the north since independence, a Pualugu Dam project.
Okay.
Is the biggest investment. We're here as a signature project, and in Ebeda #1, so there's no doubt about that.
A few moments later,
I have no doubt in my mind, and I was championing the Pualugu Dam. We have not yet been able to do it, but by the grace of God, I believe we are going to do the Pualugu Dam. It has to be done.
Hey, no more lies. Enough is enough. Ghana deserves better. Let's bring back someone who delivers.
Vote John Dramani Mahama for president. Trustworthy, honest, and reliable. Vote for change. Choose the umbrella. Vote John Dramani Mahama and the NDC.
At the end of the first round of today's What Do You Know quiz program, Kaneshie Senior High Technical School, represented by Steve Hack and Clifford Asiedu, has 3 points. Odogono Senior High School, represented by Abdul Rahman Yahaya and Evans Asenyo Doji, has 5 points. Now, Okwapman School, also represented by Godfred Asari and Obin Scott, has 12 points. In the lead is the Presbyterian Boys Senior High School, represented by David Amegashi Fafa and Theophilus Kwame Ani, with 15 points.
Thank you very much. And now we zoom into the second department of this competition. And where did we leave off? I think Presec. Yes, Presec. So Presec, this is for you for 3 points. And these questions I'm posing, they are not transferable. So if you fail, you fail. Better luck to you, all the schools. And we begin with round 2. Now, I am a specific blood group. In the presence of certain reagents, I carry neither the A nor B antigen. I do not carry the specific protein for Rh positive blood. Many may know me, but few may have me. Although I am very rare, I am called upon where there is a medical emergency. In short, many call me the savior blood group. Who am I?
You are the blood group O negative.
Yes, indeed, the blood group O negative. Blood group O negative. Okay, my school. I am a disease, even though some refer to me as an inherited disorder. I am normally characterized by many signs and symptoms, and I cause a lot of pain to my host. I am made up of 2 words. One of my words is a harvesting tool. A picture of me beautifully depicts one of the shapes of the moon. Lastly, I inhibit the ability of hemoglobin in red blood cells to carry oxygen. Who am I?
A sickle cell.
Sickle cell. Sickle cell. Now, Kaneshie SHTS. Listen to this one with rapt attention. I will chance on any opportunity to receive. I am made up of 2 well-known antigens. At first glance, you may think you're reciting the alphabet. I contain the protein for Rh positive blood. Generally, I am considered a universal recipient. Who am I? Kaneshie SHTS. Yes, declare your answer.
Blood group AB.
Blood group
AB plus.
AB positive indeed. AB positive indeed it is. Please have confidence in yourself and declare with authority, okay? Now, Odogono, this is for you. I am one of the sexually transmitted infections. Sometimes, in order for you to obtain me, the beginning may be pleasurable, but the end result is extremely painful. I can also be destructive in the long run if I am left untreated. The name of my causative agent gives a clue as to who I am. Obviously, I am not pyorrhea, logoria, or diarrhea. Who am I? Who am I?
You are HIV/AIDS.
No, it is not HIV. You have another opportunity to redeem yourself. Who am I? It is gonorrhea. We are looking for gonorrhea in this instant. Recycle gone. Interesting. I dribbled you. Recycle gone. Now, my function was first discovered by William Harvey. Although, no, let's, yes. Now, what is the primary function of red blood cells or erythrocytes? For the scientist, I'm not a scientist, so pardon me, right? Did not get the pronunciation. Yes, what is the function?
Red blood cells are responsible for transporting.
Okay, I wanted to give you the possible answers. It transports oxygen, it fights infections, blood clotting, and producing antibodies. So, transports oxygen, B, fights infections, C, blood clotting, and D, producing antibodies.
A, transports oxygen.
Transports oxygen. That is the primary function of the red blood cells. Now, okay, keep in mind, which component of blood is responsible for clotting and preventing excessive bleeding? Let me give you the possible answers. Red blood cells, that is A, B, platelets, C, white blood cells, and D, plasma. Which component of blood is responsible for clotting and preventing excessive bleeding?
It is the platelet.
Yes, indeed, it is the platelet. Now, Kaneshi SHTS. What is the function of the white blood cells or leukocytes? Am I right? Leukocytes. What is the function of the white blood cells or leukocytes in the blood? A is carrying oxygen. B, fighting infections. C, clotting blood. And D, transporting nutrients.
Fighting infection.
Fighting infection indeed. Fighting infection is what we are looking for. Now, Odogono, which blood component makes up the largest percentage of blood volume? Blood component that makes up the largest percentage of blood volume. A, red blood cells. B, platelets. C, white blood cells. And D, plasma.
Plasma.
Plasma indeed it is. Plasma. Now to you, Presec Legon. What is the liquid component of blood that carries cells, nutrients, hormones, and waste products? The liquid component of blood that carries cells, nutrients, hormones, and waste products? A, red blood cells. B, platelets. C, white blood cells. And D, plasma.
D, plasma.
Plasma indeed it is. Plasma indeed it is. Now, okay, my school. What is the role of platelets in the blood? The role of platelets in the blood. And so your possible answers are carrying oxygen, That is A. B. Initiating blood clotting. C. Fighting infections. And D. Removing waste products.
B. Initiating blood clotting.
Indeed, it is initiating blood clotting. Kaneshi, SHTS. This is for you. Now, which organ is primarily responsible for producing blood cells in the human body? Which organ is primarily responsible for producing blood cells in the human body? A. Liver. B. Spleen. C. Bone marrow. And D. Kidneys.
Bone marrow.
Bone marrow. The bone marrow. The bone marrow. Now, Governor, what are the main blood group systems used for human classification? The main blood group systems used for human classification. A, B, O, and RH. B, A and B. C, O and AB. And D, positive and negative.
A, ABO, and RH.
Yes, indeed, it is ABO and RH. ABO and RH. Now, for a sec, how many major blood groups are there in the ABO system? How many major blood groups are there in the ABO system? We have A2, B3, C4, and D5.
C4.
Indeed, it is 4. There are four major blood groups that are there in the ABO system. Okay, Mind School. Which blood type is known as the universal recipient? You have type A, type B, type AB, and type O. Universal recipient.
Type AB.
Type AB, indeed it is. Type AB. Now, Kanishi, if a person has blood type A, what antigens are present in their red blood cells? If a person has a blood type A, what antigens are present on their red blood cells? We have A antigens, B antigens. We have both A and B antigens and no antigens.
A antigens.
Yes, we have A antigens. A antigens. Odagono, what antibodies does a person with blood type B have in their plasma? What antibodies does a person with blood type B have in their plasma? A, anti-A antibodies. B, anti-B antibodies. C, both anti-A and anti-B antibodies. And D, no antibodies.
Anti-A bodies. Anti-A antibodies.
No. Do I have another opportunity?
Anti-B antibodies.
Anti-B antibodies. Now, for a second. If a person has blood type O, what antigens are present on their red blood cells? A. Let me take the question again. If a person has blood type O, what antigens are present on their red blood cells? A antigens. B antigens. C, both A and B antigens. D, no antigens.
D, no antigens.
Yes, no antigens. Okay, everyone. In the ABO system, what type of blood can a person with blood type AB receive in transfusion? Listen with rapt attention. This one. It can trick you. In the ABO system, what type of blood can a person with blood type AB receive in a transfusion? We have A, only type A. B, only type B. C, only type AB. And D, any blood type.
D, any blood type.
Yes, indeed. Any blood type. Kaneshi, SHTS. Now, what is the common blood among humans? What is the most common blood type among humans? A, type A, B, type B, C, type AB, and D, type O. The common blood type among humans: type A, type B, type AB, and type O.
Type A.
Type
A.
No, I disagree. You have another opportunity to redeem yourself.
Type O.
Type O indeed it is. Type O. Now, Odawono, you are very anxious. Cool down, okay? What are some common medical situations that may require a blood transfusion? Common medical situations that will require a blood transfusion. A, surgery. B, trauma. C, anemia. D, all of the above.
D, all of the above.
Indeed, all of the above. And with that answer, we end round 2.
Hey, wait.
You go put it on his tab. This is my man.
Good luck.
Good
radio. We are star 712. It's much more phone. I'm on dialing the magic numbers. Star 712. Now welcome to the luckiest. And now with me at home ticket. You can buy for yourself or your loved one.
Mommy, tell mommy who's here.
You're buying for me, right?
Or who else?
Oh.
Let's choose buy tickets for adults.
Love you, boo boo.
Maybe straight to option 4. Now you need to buy tickets worth 50 Ghana to qualify. Yes, you can buy random or preferred tickets. I'm choosing random ticket. That's it. Listen, if you buy the random ticket, the system chooses a random number for you. But if you buy the preferred, you get to input your own preferred 5 digits. Now follow the prompts and confirm. The luckiest.
The luckiest is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform, not for persons below 18 years. TNCs apply.
You know someone making a remarkable impact in their community. Someone whose dedication and excellence inspire others. It's time to recognize their efforts. Introducing the most prestigious Royal 2025 Millennium Excellence Awards, celebrating outstanding achievements across various fields. And now, you can nominate those extraordinary individuals or companies who deserve recognition. Nominating is easy. Visit our website at mef.nominate.live. Click on the nominate button, choose a category, and fill in the details of your nominee. It's that simple. Join us in recognizing those who make a difference. Your nomination could change a life and inspire many. Visit mef.nominate.live and nominate your preferred personality or company for the 2025 Millennium Excellence Awards. Nomination is open from now to December 2024. Be part of the change. Nominate today. To be a sponsor for this prestigious royal event, contact 053-540-1903.
Official media partners: GBC News, GTV, Lifestyle TV, Garden City TV, GBCGhanaOnline.com, Unique 95.7 FM, and Daily.
I completed JSS in 1997. I got admission to Insaban Secondary School in 1998. When I was about to complete my first year, my dad lost his job, so I was kicked out of school because of school fees. My mom was a people teacher whose salary couldn't even buy food in the house, let alone paying my school fees. I stayed in the house for 3 good years, and I sold farm milk at Aguna Swedro before I was able to gather something to go back to school. That time, I couldn't go back to Insaban Secondary School because it was among the middle class schools, which I couldn't afford, so I went to a different school. The saddest story to happen to me in my life was a day I was selling yogurt around the Greenland Hotel area when 3207 Mercedes-Benz bus stopped and they called me to buy some of the yogurt. I was the only person hawking there, so I knew business was going to be good. When I got to the bus, it was my mates at Insaban who have completed school, and those from Accra had hired 3 buses to take them back from Insaban to Accra. Most of them accused me of being a bad boy for dropping out of school and selling yogurt. They bought everything in my box, but after they left, I went to sit somewhere and I cried. They made me feel like it was my fault, but such is life.
Thanks to the NPP government for free SHS. If free SHS was there in my time, I would have completed school with my mates.
On December 7th, let's vote number 1. Let's vote for Dr. Baumia. Estroho.
At the end of the second round, Odogono Senior High School has 17 points. Kaneshi Senior High Technical School has 18 points. Okwapman School has 27 points. Still in the lead is the Presbyterian Boys Senior High School with 30 points.
And thank you very much. We are gradually zooming into the end of the program, and we want to correct an impression that was created earlier that regards a certain question. We asked what antibodies does a person with blood type B have in their plasma. The answer actually is anti-A antibodies, not anti-B antibodies as earlier stated. So that was an error, and we did sincerely apologize for that, and we have corrected that. The antibodies that a person with blood type B have in their plasma is actually anti-A antibodies. Thank you very much. So, round 3, question 1. Presec. We are in a true or false scenario. So this one, there are no transfers. So, good luck to you all. And Presec, let's start with you. You can donate blood if you have a cold or mild illness. True or false? You can donate blood if you have cold or mild illness. True or false?
False.
False indeed it is. Okay, fine. There is a limited amount of blood in the body. Hence, giving it away is not advisable. True or false?
False.
Indeed, it is false. Kaneshi SHTS. Blood donation can only be done in hospital. True or false?
False.
False, indeed it is. Odagono. Whole blood donations are the only way to contribute to blood banks. Whole blood donation are the only way to contribute to blood banks. True or false?
False.
False it is. Resek, back to you. It is safe for pregnant women to donate blood. True or false?
False.
Indeed, it is false. Okay, mind. Platelets and plasma can be donated separately through a process called apheresis. This name apheresis again. True. True it is. Now, Kaneshi SHTS. Blood donation can negatively impact your overall health and energy levels. True or false?
False.
False it is. Odogono. There is no age limit for blood donation. Anyone of any age can donate. True or false?
False.
False. Presec. Donating blood carries a risk of contracting diseases like HIV or hepatitis. Is this true or false?
False.
Indeed, it is false. Okay, Pimai. Blood is mainly made up of red blood cells, white blood cells, and antigens. True or false? Blood is mainly made up of red blood cells, white blood cells, and antigens. True or false?
False.
False it is. Carnation SHTS. This is for you. A person with blood type O negative can donate to individuals with blood type O positive only. A person with type O negative can donate to individuals with blood type O positive only. True or false?
False.
False. Odagono. A person with blood type AB positive can donate to individuals with blood type A positive and B positive. A person with blood type AB positive can donate to individuals with blood type A positive and B positive. True or false?
True.
It is false. Now, Prisek, listen carefully. The presence of both the A and B antigens means you are of a blood type O. The presence of both the A and B antigens means you are of a blood type O. True or false?
False.
It is false. Okay, mind. I'm wondering what you are scribbling or you're calculating. Well, the absence of the B antigen and the presence of A antigen means you are of blood type A. Listen to the question again. The absence of the B antigen and the presence of A antigen means you are of blood type A. Is the statement true or false?
It's true.
Indeed, it is true. Kaneshi SHTS. The absence of the A or B antigens means you are of blood type AB. The absence of the A or B antigens means you are of blood type AB. The statement true or false?
False.
It is false indeed. Odogono. The National Blood Service is an agency of the Ghana Health Service. The National Blood Service is an agency of the Ghana Health Service. True or false?
True.
I'm afraid it is false. Now, Presec, we are on you, huh? Yeah. If you're of blood type O, it's a preamble. If you're of blood type O negative, then you cannot donate blood to B negative. True or false? It's a preamble. Cuts across. So, if you are of blood type O negative, then you cannot donate blood to B negative. True or false?
False.
Indeed, it is false. Okay, Apimai, same preamble. Then you can donate blood to AB negative. That is, if you are of blood group, if you are of blood type O negative, then you can donate to blood type AB negative. Is this true or false?
True.
It is true. SHTS, we're on you. Same preamble. If you are of blood type O negative, then you can donate to blood type B positive. Is this true or false?
True.
It is true. Odagono. If you are of blood type O negative, then you can donate to blood type A negative. Is this true or false?
True.
It is true. And that ends the whole competition.
Mommy, I can't believe I swallowed the lies the MPP told us about John Mahama.
Ah, my dear. As for those people, they have been telling lies since Kwame Nkrumah's time. They accuse Kwame Nkrumah of wasting money on the Akosombo Dam.
Hey! Mama, the MPP told Ghanaians that John Mahama owns hotels and ships in Dubai. Yet, they have been in power for 8 painful years and haven't been able to prove any of those lies. I'm not surprised though that John Mahama is still working every month.
Kuma. Even the journalists who were used to peddle these lies have come to apologize. Yet, these MPP people are still telling these same lies in 2024. Hey. What a bunch of wicked liars.
You know, their own special prosecutor has come to clear John Mahama of the Airbus scandal, just like Shraj cleared him of the Ford bride lie. John Mahama is squeaky clean.
Now we know the truth, and the truth has set us free. Surely, as the Lord liveth, this time lies will not be.
No way.
Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
I the fear for this year's election. I hear say EC print extra ballot papers for back. You and your filler. Where did you hear all these things from?
How does the EC print these ballot papers? Process na friction there.
My friends, what brings you here this time?
Today too, we get some questions about the election. So your man come again with another hearsay.
No problem at all. Let's sit outside.
I wonder how them they print the ballot papers. I hear say EC they fit print some ballot papers secretly.
Let me break it down for you. Ghana is one of the few countries where the Electoral Commission prints ballot papers within the country.
For real? So how do you ensure it is fair and transparent?
Political party representatives, the police service, and the National Intelligence Bureau all observe the printing and packing of the ballot papers.
Now ballot papers swear. How can we be sure they are genuine?
Ballot paper BR a serial number. Any ballot paper without these official serial numbers are fake. Party agents record serial numbers for each region, district, constituency, and polling station.
It is how do we know?
In fact, there is 24-hour observation. From printing to armory to polling station, everything is closely monitored. At each station, we account for every ballot. I mean, total ballots, issued ballots, unused ballots, and even spoiled ballots. There is no room. Extra one baby.
This one be serious work.
But that is how we ensure that the election is as transparent as pure water.
Now we know the truth.
When the ballot papers are packaged, every political party has their seal on it. Look, the process is monitored all the way. It is Frenchim. Everybody make Iredo. Nobody they sleep at all. From Kinkring to Kankring, 24/7. The EC they work. 2024 elections. No libilibi, no labalaba. It be Frenchim. It be clean. No kululu.
Omangana wasumjepa memfajantumu.
Just look for the umbrella!
The umbrella! Mahama and the umbrella!
24-hour economy! December 7th. I can't wait to meet Shay.
As for me, meet Kusima so. Hey, landlord! What the rent rubber? And yes, I'm mistakenly been that. You no ballot paper number one. Adia baku pe na wo hwehwe Chiniano oh Samu Sapepe eye Chiniano eye Aketeyano What you need to be consumed, who Mamma Pecha. Ninifa Sono, box to be a hawk, for Cocomuti, Tim Starbox, and then Quemo, a damn biom la meye, the sound by the power so clean, and so we're so bad at the Panamu.
Senior Bear, Inkino, Inkimo, and say Waban.
Papa, Pemuniaba, Nessa Cobessa, what to Abano Senwa, who coins so what you for floor, no bet to me. You want to engulf me in catastrophic quagga, eh? Who pass a mammy? Only me tell started to about. Say, Yemi, I'm to Abama, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, and can 1960 about one or maybe cut off. Hey, Lord, and I won't say that. So, what to Abana was saying now? Who coins or what you for? No better than ye. Maintain that. And yeah, and now what's it? Ebon Kokra and Berua, I have for Sabi, almost with them, and it will be on 1 year. So, we will be away 18 years and above. I would think, dear. Who bet me the account? No, I will blow my what to Abani ye.
Sir,
irrefutably simple. Thank you for this enlightenment. My torrent. Kayo, not to obey my John Mahama. For we cook room with teaching box the noir. And watching any champion.
Vote right for John Mahama.
At the end of the final round of today's What Do You Know quiz program, Odogono Senior High School, represented by Abdulrahman Yahaya and Evans Asenyo Doji, had 26 points. Kaneshi Senior High Technical School, represented by Steve Hack and Clifford Esiedu, had 33 points. Okwapman School, represented by Godfred Asari and Obin Scott, had 42 points. Presbyterian Boys Senior High School, represented by David Amegashi Fafa and Theophilus Kwame Ani, topped with 45 points.
Thank you very much, Mr. Scoremaster, and it has really been a good competition and a test for you. And so, without much ado, I'd like to invite the following persons to present the students with some collectibles and also some cash prizes for themselves and also for the schools. Of course, we can't leave them empty-handed. They cannot go, of course, back to their schools empty-handed. So we'll start from the 4th position, and we'd like to invite at this moment Rotarian Ben Adamafiu. He's a former past president of Accra Rotary Club. So he will do the presentation to Odogono Senior High School. A dummy check, of course, for 1,000 Ghana cedis, certificates, and also a plaque for the school, and also. So please, the applause should be louder. They've done well. So that is it. Thank you very much. Odogono Senior High School, you've done great. Thank you very much. We appreciate you coming through. So please, a round of applause for them. More round of applause for them. Thank you very much, Mr. Rotarian Ben Adamafiu, as he'd want to be recognized. And for the 3rd position, we would like to invite Mrs. Cynthia Boy of the National Blood Service to present a check to Kaneshi STS. They are receiving a check and also certificates for participation as well as a plaque. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mrs. Cynthia Boy. We are grateful. Please, applause to this stuff. Thank you very much, Mrs. Cynthia Boy. And for the 2nd position, we invite Mr. David Ahiadro to do us the honors by presenting the check to Krapimai School for placing 2nd. You also receive a dummy check. Of course, you have the check as well that we present to them. A certificate and also a plaque Thank you very much, Mr. Hiajuru. And we now invite the CEO of the National Blood Service, Dr. Shelley Usufori, to present the award to the victors. Presec Legon, the Primus Inter Paris. Yes, they have emerged. I don't know whether this time around you are serving a living God. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And they also receive a check for 3,000 Ghana cedis, a plaque, and also certificates. A plaque from the National Blood Service, and also a certificate to the victors, Presec Legon. Yes, Presec Legon, you are triumphant. So, as with the tradition, you can now present us or serenade us with your anthem.
Yours are we, students of Presbyterian Secondary School. On board we march, we charge along to happy victory. To victory, to victory. Our motto is a solid wall, promise along. Illuminate to be the demons to men. In the light, we shall see light. Illuminate to be the demons to men. For Christian training we get a sure solid foundation to take our places in the future of our country and church. For Christian training we get a sure solid foundation to take our places in the future of our country. Oh, come along and join us. Oh, come along and join us. Happy studios are we.
So,
Christian training we get a sure solid foundation.
So, on that note, we come to the end of today's Calvido on behalf of Francis X. Mensah, Kingsley Abuaji, Francis Teteado, Collins Mensah, Samuel Lobo, Christolite Ahim Crank, Felicity Agbefiade, Sedina Mensah, John Kobe, David Nano, and James Ajololo. And until next week when we come your way with questions from archaeology to zoology, we say the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace that passes all understanding. So, until next week, once again, we bring you questions from archaeology to zoology. We say bye for now. And what?